Alright guys, hello and welcome back to our playthrough of Final Fantasy X slash really only the Kilika Beast journey. I don't know why I started the video like that. Beginning in this one, we're actually going to jump from the league into a tournament for X Potion and Gamble, mostly just looking for Gamble. So we're going to be facing off against the Ronso Fangs. Interesting, we actually faced off against the Ronso Fangs last time as well. And then we got the Guado Glories. Looks like they're seated on the other side, or not seated, but they're in the first round fight in the on the other side of the bracket. So I'm hoping that they get knocked out. In general, we're not too good against them. Like, they're actually a pretty threatening team. So I'm not trying to ruffle any feathers. I'm not trying to have any sort of grudge match. I just want them gone out of my life. I'm just trying to win Gamble. That's all I care about. Techniques, 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 techniques. The X Potion, not relevant. We, because I'm a big old cheater, we have infinite gil pretty much. I think I got like 5 million gil, and I was like, that's fine. Like 5 million gil for the entirety of the Kilika Beast journey. I can't spend more than that on contracts. Like, there's no realistic world where I do that, where it's like, oh, I only have 5 million gil, I hope that's enough. Like, there's that is much more than we need. Yeah, let's pass to Larbite. So we're gonna be trying to use Larbite as much as we can. I think he's definitely underleveled, and we really want to resolve that. And we tried a little bit last time as well. I'm hoping to do more and more of that. We'll see if it comes together though. Starting out pretty good. Larbite with the goal, making it 1-0. Alright, well, Gosner Ronso with the ball. It looks like he wants to go for a shot. I mean, no, I'm going to tackle him because of that. I don't know what he's thinking. This is a very, very silly maneuver if you're Gosner Ronso, that's for sure. Alright, when Nizarut stops it, says no way Jose, and then passes all the way to Larbite. So we're going to push left side hard, which means we're going to get into this encounter and we can't stop that. But we're really just hoping Tackle Slip comes into play, or we just don't lose the ball here, if anything. Oh, and it does. Tackle Slip active. Larbite retains the ball, and he goes for the shot. This is beautiful. It's everything we'd ever hoped and dreamed of. I don't know what it is, but ever since I swapped over to recording on the PC, like, it's just nicer. This is gonna sound really weird and offbeat, but I think it's just like the visual of the game looks so much more different. Like, I don't know if you guys noticed, but like if you see some of the older journeys where I was recording on the PS3, it's just night and day. Like, what you can see, like, you can't really see the fans in the PS3 version, but I can in this one. Like, I can see them in the stands, like, much more clear. So it's like odd. It's odd seeing quality. I guess is what I'm saying. I don't know. I like it. The only issue I've had recently, again, not talking about the journey so much, but so this one should be recorded in 4K, and the issue is the file size. Every video is around 15 gigabytes, which, I mean, you do the math on that. Like 350 videos, 400. I think that's over 5 terabytes of Blitzball, which is quite a bit of space. And I keep all my videos locally. I don't know. I'm weird. Like, so I keep all the videos locally, and then I upload them to YouTube. And then if I ever need to upload them anywhere else, I kind of retain them for that. You know, it's almost like just like a weird backup system. The reason it's weird is because if I ever have to download them again from YouTube, that's not ideal, because YouTube compresses the video and some quality would be lost. But you know, it's not perfect, but yeah, that's kind of the reason behind retaining them. And then if for some reason someone gets into my YouTube account, I can't even imagine how they would. Then I can, like, just have a new account and then just re-upload everything. You know, I have like the 2-factor, like confirm your blood type, you know, eye scanner, whatever they have security-wise set up. So this is like in a very unlikely chance that like some super spy steals like everything about me and then gets into my YouTube account and deletes all my Blitzball content. Then I have another avenue. I don't know. I guess that borderline's on paranoid, but I don't know. I kind of work in that. And that's kind of like my job to like be worried about stuff like that. But yeah, we've got Gazan and Ronso in the midfield here. I'm really hoping he keeps the ball. Dude, just pass. Please. Please just pass the ball with the technique. Oh my gosh, what's he doing? He just keeps on shooting it. This absolute madman. He's out of his marbles. What is he doing? I don't understand. I mean, I guess this is like forced experience for Nizuru, so that's exciting. I mean, good for Nizuru, right? Oh, this actually begs the question, because of like how I'm playing this and everything. Well, I'll talk after this. So, just one technique, not very impressive, but yeah, a bit of things. But do I want to cheat in this series? So, big question is, if you guys remember, I had talked previously in the other series with Guado Glories. I had sorry, I'm looking through techniques here. I had talked about how I was going for high risk and stuff, and I was trying to get it. So the question is, would I want to just give Nizuru high risk? I feel like no, but I also I don't love the compromise that I bring him out of the goal. You know, like it just feels weird that the fact that I'm bringing one of my forwards or one of my goalie into like the field, like it just. I don't know how to describe it. It feels like it's not true to what the Kilika Beast would do, so it doesn't make sense that I'm doing it, if that makes sense, you know? So that's like the one thing that kind of bugs me. But, I don't know, I gotta figure it out. I'm not gonna do anything yet because it's way too soon to tell. Like, there's a chance that I just open up a tournament or a league and high risk is just waiting there for me. But, it's tough to say. It's tough to say. Anti-wither. Do we care? I mean, I guess we sort of do. We still have Nat Pass and then Drain. Okay, cool. See, that all looks good. I will admit to you guys, and I pinky promise not to do this. It is possible for me to cheat in this series now that I'm on PC. I can edit the save and assign high risk as a prize. In any particular like league or tournament I want to, but I don't know, that it just feels it's weird because like I'm trying to think like what's the lesser of the two evils, you know? Like I don't want to assign high risk, and I don't want to bring my goalie out of into the field, and I don't want to, you know, I don't know. There's a lot of things I don't want to do. I'm trying to figure out like what is the most authentic way to incorporate that technique? And maybe it's to not incorporate it. Maybe it's just you gotta accept that you might not learn it if it doesn't show up as a prize. But it's tough to say. The main reason it's such a problem is because I can't tech copy it from anyone, you know? Like if it's volley shot, like boohoo, I'll live. Like that's my problem. Like I can set up volley shots like on my goal. Like I can, you know, lure the player over and then do bad passes and then have free balls and then, you know, kind of let it all happen. But I can't really force high risk except through just RNG of like, is it a prize? Is it not a prize? I don't know, it's definitely difficult. It's also one of those things where I think naturally as you play Blitzball, it's not a problem you'll ever encounter. It's just the unique stipulation that I'm maintaining having the Kilika Beast throughout this journey. And if I didn't do that, like if I released Nizuru into the wild and he was having a good time, he would eventually just learn it. Like, because that's what happens. Like other teams get players, they teach them techniques, and then you re-sign those same players and they have a whole swath of new techniques. So that's not unusual to see, but because we're going from mere baby form Nizuru to big boss Nizru. Like there's a huge difference in how we experience it compared to other players. So yeah, we've got Borge tackling through. I'm mostly just trying to get Larby to goal. I'm actually not pushing for, I mean, I don't know if you guys can tell, I'm not really pushing for as many techniques here as I could. We did get that anti-wither for Deem, so that was really nice. But I'm just, you know, I'm just hanging out, shooting wither shots, you know, no big deal. I mean, at a certain point, this is really, really discouraging. If you're the Ronso Fangs, this is brutal, man. This is the cremation, burial, you know, entire funeral for them. This is very, very tough. So Gaza, he's still pushing right side. That's interesting. Yeah. And so yeah, I've got this recording in 4K. I mentioned that before, but I need to look. There's one of my video ideas or series ideas was re-recording some of some content and stuff in 4K, like overdrives and stuff, and trying to get the highest quality possible. And I think there's like retextures at 4K, like that you can get, but I've got to look into that more. I don't know. It's not a priority right now. Right now, my priorities are. So, I mean, obviously, so priorities for the channel right now, the journeys to level 99, the Let's Plays through the games, the custom Blitzball matches, and then some save editing. And then, like, beyond that, like, I'm not focused on, the main reason I'm not focused on some of that stuff is I think it's cool because it's really nice to get, like, the highest quality possible thing of something you want to see. But I think in general, you can find some low quality, visuals of like overdrives already and stuff. There might actually already be some high quality. I could be wrong on that, but we'll see. Sorry, like many of the journeys, this turned to me kind of rambling about channel stuff. But hey, we got a key technique for Kilika, and then more catch for Nizru. That's good. Level 16. I think he's still already got like 7,000, 7,500 experience to go. But you know, and then yeah, that's all looking good. So it looks like Zazzy Guado's contract at the Guado Glories has expired. He's staying for 6 games. Barrick's contract at the Albert Sykes has expired. He is staying for 15. And the Guado Glories made it. How dare they? Now they have to take the Kilika Beasts on though, and we gotta take on the Luka Goers. We should do fine. Cool. And then infinite games. Cool. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time.